Hey, I'm gonna spend a little time with these horrible friends of mine. And although it may seem out of line, they're just horrible friends of mine. Have some fun, them and me. I don't know where it will lead. Are they strange? Can't you see just how happy we will be? Tell a joke, laugh and stare. Awkward silence if you dare. We'll relax, all for one. All we do is endless fun. Would you like to go seek and hide with those horrible friends of mine? Feeling down, they will turn the tide. Oh, those horrible friends of mine. Random thoughts rule the day. I don't quite know what to say. Is it work? Is it play? I could do this every day. Will you come? Be with us. It's so nice to see you here. Not a rush, not a fuss. Have a seat, let down your hair. I'm so happy you're on this ride with these horrible friends of mine. We'll always stick by your side, me and these horrible friends of mine.
Hello, everybody. Hello, it is me, Carla Dingle, and welcome to another Queen City Comedy online show featuring the incredible, the amazing, horrible friends of mine, whose theme music you just heard, which was written by one of our members, Joe Thomas. Very, very exciting that we have a theme song. I'm excited about that. Today, you're going to see a long form that's one of my favorites. It takes real, true stories, monologues of our performers will be interjected into the middle of some scenes to see how that might affect what's happening. So you'll see several of those, and you get to really know our players just a little bit better. But speaking of our players, let's get them all on camera. Turn your cameras on. We'll do some quick introductions. Fantastic. This team has folks from 3 continents, which is really, really exciting. I don't know how many continents there are because I am a theater major. But we will start off with some really fun, exciting introductions. They'll tell us their names, where they're calling in from. And I always like to ask a question. Today's a weather-related question. Since for many of you it's hot and or rainy where you are, what do you like to do when it's hot and or rainy? What's your activity for escape? For me, when it's hot, I just like to stay inside and do nothing because I just don't want to move because it is gross. When it's rainy, though, I love to read for some reason. Something romantic about reading a book with the rain giving you that background noise. So that's my answer, and I'm Carla Dingle, by the way. Let me spotlight our first person, our theme song writer. Tell us about you.
I'm Joe, currently in Los Angeles, California. It's hot, but not excessively hot for here. And when it's this hot, I like to do something stupid like go hiking.
Great. Good for you. Next.
Hi, Chris, calling from Dublin, Ireland, as you can tell by my authentic accent. When it gets super hot, what I love to do is I love to lay on a Victorian style couch splayed out like this with a wet towel on my forehead and say things like, I have the vapors.
Fantastic. Next.
Hello, everybody. My name is George, zooming in from Manila, Philippines. It's funny that you asked that, Carla, because hot and rainy are like the two seasons that we have here in the Philippines. The only two seasons. Hot, rainy. So when it's hot outside, I'd like to stay inside and do karaoke. And when it's raining outside, I like to stay inside and do karaoke too.
Good, good. Lots of karaoke. All right, next.
Hi everyone, I'm Jayant. I am calling in from New Delhi, India. And when it's hot here, I am panting mostly. Like it's very difficult to like walk in the house. Like if the air conditioner is not on, and if it's rainy, then I open the windows and sleep.
Fantastic. This is my kind of activity. All right, next.
Hello, my name is Jay. I am from Manila, Philippines. If it is hot, I sleep. If it is cold, I rub Vicks Vapor Rub all over my body and sleep.
Wow, that sounds very tingly. All right, next.
Sorry, that did things to my body. Hi, I'm Jess. The pronouns are she, her. I'm currently in Liverpool, in the United Kingdom, where we are very ill-equipped for the 28 degrees Celsius that it currently is. When it's rainy, I'm really happy, so I'll just try and double down and do happy stuff. I don't mind being outside because I'm very short. My sisters used to tell me that if I stood outside in the rain, then I would grow. It didn't work. And when it yeah, what bastard move? And when it's really hot, I am useless. If I'm at home in New Zealand, I will have a pineapple fruju, which I can't find here. And I like to close all of the curtains and watch videos of elephants swimming in the ocean because it's really chill. And I like imagine that I'm floating and that all of that pain is off my joints and they just look like the happiest creatures.
Fantastic. Elephant pool. That sounds fantastic. All right, I think this is our last.
Hi, I'm Michael calling in from Manila, Philippines. When it's hot, I would go to the beach and lie in a hammock. And when it's rainy, I would drink beer and eat grilled meat.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. All right, fantastic. Well, we've learned so much about our players from Vicks Vapor Rub to beer and meat. It's fantastic, but you're going to learn even more about them in this great long form. So before the show, I got some suggestions. So I'm going to give the team 2 words to inspire this entire long form. It is buzzing and hypnotic. Buzzing and hypnotic. So, those of you watching live or the recorded version, I introduce to you horrible friends of mine.
Hi, Jonas. I hope that I'm still able to return this beekeeper suit. I know it's been more than 28 days, but I barely used it, and I feel like we're friends. So
Ken, yeah, I understand. I understand. But you know that I'm trying to downsize. And I sold you the suit along with the bees. So I'm going to need the suit and the bees if you want to sell them back to me. And I'm
okay. Well, they're all dead. They're all dead.
Wait, dead? What happened to my bees?
Your bees?
Well, okay, they're not technically my bees anymore, but why would I need the suit if I don't have the bees? Are you on with me?
So when I was a kid, I used to watch these ants really closely and then used to like pick them up and they used to bite me. And sometimes I used to kill them as well. So they really bit me hard on the toe. And I felt really painful. And it was, so I thought that when I grow up, I will stay away from them. And I am doing good so far.
I'm really sorry you feel that way, Jonas.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. I love bees. It's just over the years, I got stung so many times. It was so painful that I was done with it. And that's why when you came over and you said, hey, hey, Jonas, I'll take those bees off your hand. And I'm like, cool, finally, I can get some of my investment back. The honey production can go to him.
Yeah,
And,
you know what? You know what's painful, Jonas? It's failing at everything you do. That's what I do. I'm like, well, here's another brilliant business idea. Why don't I go ahead and compete with the 500 multinational honey firms in the world, and I'll make my own honey. Oh, that worked out great.
Ken, I want to help you out, and I'm going to help you out. You know what an entrepreneurial guy I am. I mean, this house didn't come from nowhere. I didn't buy all those bees in the beekeeping suit for nothing. So I'm going to turn you on to one of the newest things that's coming down the pipe that nobody's doing. Wasp honey. Just
Edit.
take it.
Ooh. Barbara, you said this bus trip will be hypnotic. No, it's not hypnotic.
Miguel, just give it some time and you'll experience what I'm experiencing
Well,
on this trip.
well, good for you. This trip to Baguio is making you is too enjoyable for, but it's I'm sorry. I'm really regretting coming here to Baguio with you. Should have stayed at home.
Miguel, we're always at home. This is a time for us to have an adventure. It's the zigzag road.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
So I'm reminded of things that I feel like I should like but don't. I really disenjoy festivals, so music festivals, arts festivals, for the reason that I feel like I'm going to do them wrong because I'm a bit of a completionist in my head. So I feel like there's, no matter what I go and see, like which stage or which artist, I'm always going to make the wrong decision and miss the best thing that's going to happen. And I get really disappointed because I feel like that kind of holds me back in life from making sort of just choices for fun. And it makes me really anxious.
Miguel, you don't vomit every day, so embrace vomiting, enjoy the experience.
But Barbara, it's really it's really bad. It's I can't.
This is Miguel, the effect of the bus hypnotism on you. It's starting to have an effect already.
So it's different for us too. We'll have different experience.
Our different experiences, Miguel, is good for our marriage.
Edit. You know,
No, just say it. Just
you know what's really, really great right now?
besides like everything. No, sorry. What were you going to say? What's really great right now?
Freshly sharp pencils.
Stop it. Stop it right now. I can't.
I mean, just look at how beautiful that is.
It's just So every time I blink, it means I don't see it for that much time.
Yeah. And you know,
I taught for a very brief moment in my life as a teacher of 11 to 15-year-olds sometimes, and one thing you always have to watch out for them with them is they'll always try to have any excuse what's possible to get out of doing whatever the current thing that you're trying to get them to do is. So they'll ask to use the pencil sharpener, they'll ask to use the toilet, they'll ask can I go get a drink of water, and it's so frustrating because you can't say no to these things because these are sometimes necessities and things they have to do, but 9 times out of 10 they're lying and they're just trying to get out of work. What do you do?
It's just so stunning. But like, come on, like, okay, but we do. It's been 45 minutes. We've got to sign these divorce papers.
okay. I was about to say the same thing, but we have that connection. It's just so sad that we have to end it. But
I know. Like, okay, I just.
oh, and
I really like the way that you put the little post-it note on there so that I know where to sign my name.
Yeah.
And you lined it up so beautifully with the edge of the page, and I was mesmerized.
And I appreciate that you actually printed this on 70 GSM paper.
I mean, our marriage didn't work out, but I know you. I know you.
I mean,
how's work going?
Oh, they switched. You know the toner that we like for the copier.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, they changed to a toner that isn't as good as the old toner.
You said they were gonna do that. You said that with your mouth. I heard it with my ears.
Edit. All right, bees. Gather round. It's time to elect a new queen.
It's my favorite time of year.
I'd like to hear your platforms. If anyone has any radical ideas for the rules of the hive.
I don't have an idea, but I enjoy the honey mead we're making.
I have an idea. I was going to pitch, as I pitched every single year. I want to bring back Taco Tuesdays. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted. Nobody seems against it. I don't know why it's not being picked up. Taco Tuesdays, vote for me.
I really think that we should team up with Voss. We are less in number now.
Our mortal enemies?
Yes.
Angry.
It's
You haven't-
for the good.
What about you, Martha? You haven't spoken up much.
Well, everybody speaks a lot, and my platform is that I want to be the listening ear, a queen bee that listens to everybody.
Looks like we found our queen.
Yes.
Ah, you've arrived at my hypnosis school. I'm glad you showed up. I summoned you from beyond.
There was a free sign up, like set free.
Yes, sometimes I use magic markers to summon you from beyond.
Sorry, the door was open. I've got a pizza here.
You've been summoned to deliver
No,
pizza.
you ordered it from the app, so I'm just gonna
Yes.
leave. Yeah, no,
I work
I
in mysterious ways.
That's
No,
good. Like it's good to have company. Like please stay. I think
it's just a regular. You've just ordered it. I'm gonna leave it there, okay? I've not been summoned. People don't
And
summon.
now we'll transmit money to you via the app. Mysterious.
so. How do we begin with this? Like, do I have to like wave my fingers?
Yes. First,
Oh.
you pay me. Then, something magical happens.
So do you wish to? So can you take it out like with your magical powers? I will be able to see how you do it.
I can magically use Venmo. Ooh.
It worked.
Yes, and now the magic. I disappear.
Edit. This honeymoon is really going great. I do enjoy your company. It's just you snore like there's like a power saw, like there's illegal logging happening, but we're in a beach.
Well, you never mentioned anything about this when we were dating. I mean, snoring. You said that my snoring, my night sound, you didn't even call it snoring, you called it night sounds. My night sounds were appealing.
This is the problem when we sleep in separate rooms while we're still dating, and then we decided to sleep on the same room when we get married. I regret. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. According to our prenuptial agreement, we can sleep in opposite rooms. That way we can sleep better. And I put it there because you grind your teeth. Oh, you thought you didn't have night sounds? Yes. You do that. You do that. Oh, see. Are you trying to one up me? Oh, see. Oh,
It's the Sharon. It's the walls are too thin. They're just made of egg carton. Look. It's just egg carton. We'd still hear each other.
Gabriel, it is not going to be a problem. When we get home, we construct a new wall, and we make sure that we are on opposite side of the wall when we sleep. It's all about compromise.
And we can buy big pillows.
Yes, we can buy big pillows, and I can actually use the words "your place" or "mine."
Yes, your place or mine with pillows.
Edit.
Pillows.
Yeah, so this is my place. It's I just moved to the city, so it's not much. Yeah, my it's not a joke. I want you to know it's not a joke that my bed is a pillow fort.
Oh, okay. That's okay. It's funny because I just assumed you had like nieces or nephews. No, that's yours.
That's all for me.
That's all. Okay.
It's actually.
I mean, I don't want to be
to your back.
Okay. I don't want to be too forward. But you did ask me to come up to your place for coffee, and I assume that means some sort of romantic thing. I just don't see how that
I really like
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like you too, Janine. Are we going inside the fort?
Yeah, we're having sex in that pillow fort. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just laying it out there now because I do have a little home office. I've been working from home.
Right.
That's also in the fort. As you can see, the studio it is about 20% fort.
Yeah, you got it. That's a 42-inch television you got in there as well. It's a whole little home entertainment system. It's actually kind of cozy.
It's real nice, right?
Oh my God, you got an Xbox?
Yeah.
And a PS5?
Well, some
all right, this is
come out on like I don't want to miss a game, and they don't always come out on all the consoles. So
this is amazing. Oh my!
Come on,
Demon Souls.
What was that? Sorry.
Demon Souls. It's my favorite.
Oh, look! Don't worry about taking your shoes off. Just come into the fort.
Yeah, go Chris. So we have heard that you are having an illegal pillow fort inside your home. So you cannot have two properties inside now.
Yeah, no. It's not an illegal fort. It is not a freestanding structure. I've been through this. It is up to code. I also had it passed for food hygiene inspection in case I want to open up a little bistro in there. It is, do not tell me I haven't thought through my pillow fort to the fullest extent, please.
So you did sign the form G765. Then you did fill it up.
G765.
Right. This was a mistake. Someone tipped me like, there's an I'm sorry.
This isn't my first pillow fort, okay? So Jess, I know you're just doing your job. I'm not coming for you, but just look at me and just please be very mindful that I take my pillow forts very seriously.
I'm sorry. There have been like various reports of these pillow forts. You know how they are going around viral and they are on TikTok and everywhere.
I know.
Take out.
Ruining it for the people who are really into it.
Jess. We've been doing structural analysis on these pillow forts. You call them pillow forts?
Mm-hmm.
They're structurally unsound. I mean, I wouldn't, as a building inspector, I wouldn't approve them. I understand there's a lot of money involved because people like these, but
That's right. So the last person whom I was tipped for, Janine, was like, she had it registered and everything, and it was like really cool and comfy, and she had the form G765 as well filled up. So the last one was good, but there are several ones who are illegal and they have built in like pillow fort inside the property themselves.
Yeah, I understand. I'm going to suggest we up our standards, and I've actually developed this concrete pillow that people can use to build a pillow fort. So,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Tag
I
out
think
Jayant. Hi, Jay from Badoing. Hi. We're actually looking at replacing pillow forts with bouncy castles that you inflate, but you have a new invention, so let me hear about it.
Yeah, we were going in a slightly different direction with something a little bit more structurally sound, and it's a pillow made from concrete.
I see, but
yeah, it'd be hard to bounce on though. So there might be a crossover, but I'm not sure.
Fight!
Edit. Master, I obey.
Wrong, wrong. Wait, no. Wake up.
What was that, Melanie? What?
It's been 3 hours. You've been staring into the sea.
Well, it's just this t-shirt print of yours, like those swirling lines. I just stared at it, and the whole place spinned, and then
And then
I feel like surrendering myself, everything, like to the universe, and I saw you, Melanie, as the center of the universe.
hala, I just showed you the James Webb Space Telescope pictures the other day, and you're like that already. Tell me.
It's but Melanie, you know, I just finished 5th grade, and you want me to look at those galaxy pictures. I'm just grade 5.
And in grade 5, they talked about earth science. So that's pretty much up the alley. It's not you. It's not you. Okay. I noticed that ever since we visited that state fair the other day, uh, that fair where you saw that magical handsome guy.
Yes, master.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember it.
Oh.
Melanie.
Oh, you know what? You should see that person again. I mean, this is weird. This is weirding me out.
Take
Yes,
out
I
Jay.
should, master.
What's this?
I'm glad you returned to my place of wonder.
Oh. Simon the Great. Simon the Great.
Have you been having sessions where you go blank? Blank? Yes?
Yes. It's becoming more frequent. I feel like I'm losing grip. I'm losing control. Control, Simon the Great.
I can help you. You need to put me on auto pay. Oh, no!
Yes.
Do it. Auto pay.
Yes.
Auto pay.
You have it.
Cut to Simon the Great using a self-service checkout.
Beep. Ha ha ha!
Unrecognized item in basket. Please remove.
No! Beep. Ha ha!
Unrecognized
Take that.
item in basket.
No!
Please remove before
My
continuing.
nemesis, the auto checkout.
All right, bees. We've lived under the cruel reign of Martha, the Queen, for a very difficult 18 months. It's horrible. He listens to us all the time.
I'm just so
see?
sick of being listened to. Martha as a leader is so considerate.
She always does this thing where, like, oh, do you have a problem? What can I do?
I told you that we should have teamed up with Wasp, but nobody listened.
There are mortal enemies. It's a bad idea.
Does that
I
thing
stand by
and
that.
says, well, how does that make you feel? I want a totalitarian monarch.
Totalitarian.
Well, I suppose I think it is time to team up with those wasps to take over the queen.
Totally.
Did somebody talk about wasps? Hi. Oh, no. We're really friendly. We just live on the other side.
Yes, you probably like us. We have a house up in the Hamptons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice there, but we don't usually let your bee kind in.
Oh, yeah. But are we going to make an exception this time?
Oh, I think if they let us rule, we could find a place for
Oh,
somewhere.
I'll try to find a place. You talk to these bees.
No, this is worse. This is where. Let's get out of here.
nice weather outside, isn't it? Just a little drop of rain here and there to make the heat go away just a little bit. What a beautiful sky. You can come out now. I mean, the weather is fine.
I saw it is small and you have to strain, but there was a cloud up there. I was just very worried about it.
The one beautiful thing about the cloud, I mean, that's the best about this cloud. It follows you around wherever you go.
But you're talking about how beautiful it is outside, but I don't know. It could be torrential at a moment's notice, and I don't want to. I'm fine in here. I don't want to take that risk.
Well, it's okay if you want to stay inside and, watch television rather than enjoying the beautiful scenery up here in the mountains.
I mean, it's not what I prefer. It's just what is sensible. Because, we could catch our deaths out there. We could absolutely come down with colds and shivers. I don't have the time to miss work. It's just much safer inside.
That's what I like about you, Genevieve. You're so sensible. You know exactly the right words to say in situations such as this.
Thank you. I don't want to hold you back. I know you're a really adventurous person, Garth. I'm just really. Can you look? There's a slight breeze. You're making me nervous. Can you maybe just step at least inside the door for me? Can you?
Oh, yeah, it's a little bit warmer. One step closer to you.
Thank you so much. I'm probably radiating a lot of heat. Like you could cook steaks on my body at this point. I'm just very worried about getting a cold.
Well,
I don't know how you've done it, Jonas. You're now a multi-millionaire 8 times over. You come up with what I think are inane ideas, but they work out for you.
And I tried to get you into the wasp honey thing. I'm gonna make you one more offer, and instead of trying to sell you something, I want to hire you, because I see how hard you work. I see it. I can tell you work hard at this. You're just missing that one critical component. And I think my guidance directly, I think we could both succeed. Because
my God, I'll do anything you say. I'll work extra hard, Jonas.
When I was younger, my mom, it was the height of Tupperwares, and my mom wanted to sell Tupperware. So to practice selling Tupperware, she practiced the spills on us, which was weird, but made me want to buy Tupperware.
You're not gonna regret this, Jonas. I'm gonna come in at 7 a.m. and not leave till 9 p.m. and everything's gonna be taken care of. And I thank you so much for this opportunity.
I owe it to you, because over the years, our conversations have really been like brainstorming sessions for me. As things progressed, your suggestions really sparked something in me, and I think that we've been like a team for a while. I just haven't recognized it, so that's on me. That is on me, and I want to make sure that's corrected, that's taken care of, and just by bringing you in-house, that would make a big difference.
So you're saying that my utter failure as a business person and an entrepreneur has been the impetus to having these great ideas that have given you things like a solid gold fireplace?
Oh yeah. And I mean, at some point you run out of things to buy, and I just have all this money and all these ideas. But okay, let me give you an example. A lot of my ideas, I feel like I should bounce them off you to see what you think.
Okay.
So here's one. Okay.
Yeah.
Bears love honey.
Okay.
And a bee in his entire lifetime only makes about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey. So
Right.
I'm thinking if we could genetically cross bears and bees, then an individual bee bear would make a ton of honey during its lifetime.
Okay, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Perfect. See? That's perfect because now, because you think it's a terrible idea, I know it would make a ton of money. You see how this works?
I
So I'm
see
going to
how
get
it
my
works.
genetic engineering team on making bear bees. Okay? But what I want you to do is get with structural engineering because I hear there's some new concrete pillows and we're going to need some big ass hives. And those have to be
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Edit. Mm, 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 mm.
That's right. That's right. Just let go. Miguel, I don't think this is right. I got this from the bus driver. Snap out of it. Okay, I'll remove your backing tape as well from your mouth.
It it work. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Like it's I I feel like I feel like flying now. I feel like flying now, Sharon. It's really it's clear to my, see, I don't feel it in my.
That's the way it should be.
I once went to like Taco Bell like yesterday only. So yesterday what happened was when I saw the menu, so they have this new addition for like crunchy cheesy and I just kept staring at it and imagined how it would taste, and it took me like 5 minutes to order. Like I was just standing there and they were like, so they were like, do you want to order? Then when I snapped out of it, like, yes, I want this crunchy cheesy taco. So it was good.
What I'm trying to say is that you should have choices and I should not be controlling. That's not what a relationship should be based on one person controlling it.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I'll loosen you up. I'll loosen you up. I'll loosen you up.
Yeah. I will. I promise you, I will enjoy Baguio. I'll take a lot of pictures of you on the flower parade. I promise now. I promise I'll take pictures of you, Sharon.
And I promise, Miguel, no more masking tape, no more chains on your hands, and no more this.
Edit.
Yeah, we'll get it signed soon, but we can't sign divorce papers on an empty stomach, can we?
I know. I mean, I was thinking the same thing. So, while you're cooking that, I started already the cornbread here.
Oh, perfect. This, I'll tell you what, I said to myself when I left this morning, that lawyer's office isn't going to have a hot plate. So I'm super glad I bought mine.
I know. And we were thinking the same thing. So because I knew that I wanted to bake cornbread, I mean, it's such a lovely day to bake cornbread. So I brought my own electric oven and
That is like, I also really, because that's still your mom's recipe that you use, right?
oh yes, and that's your mom's recipe. I mean,
Yeah.
we should invite them sometime after we sign the papers, of course.
After we sign the papers.
Yeah.
That's which is in any minute now.
So one of the times I procrastinated the most was I I believe I was trying to become I was trying to get my master's, which I never got. That's a story for another time. And so, I had a big, like, 8-page research due. And when I'm procrastinating like that, when I'm in, like, mode of just fear and just dread of having to do something, what happens is I'll tell myself, like, okay, what if I try to sleep? Because I'm tired. I'm too tired to do this. So I sleep during the night, wake up early to do it. But then, I mean, in that particular state, it's impossible to sleep. So I will literally then not do it during the entire night that I'm awake and not have bought myself any time because I wasn't doing it, and then it didn't get any sleep either. And it's just a disaster. And
yeah, just 5 more minutes and then I'll be ready.
Oh, and yeah, perfect. 3 more minutes for the cornbread to proof, and then it's just enough. You know what would be great with this?
What?
I mean, I just noticed that we're kind of not working on the papers.
Yeah. We decided
Yeah,
that it was smarter and more responsible to end our relation. We weren't happy.
but looking at us now, I mean, we're a better team now than when we were together.
I mean, yeah, we've really done a number on this lawyer's office, haven't we?
I know.
Scene. And scene. Let's bring all of our players back. Fantastic. Give it up for the horrible friends who even got a vocalization from my dog. It was so good. We always love to end our shows with giving our players a chance to shout out what's going on in their improv world. Anything to promote or share? Just raise your little paw. All right, I see Jess, and then we'll get Joe, and then we'll get Jay.
Just as per always, I always want to plug the Introverted Improvisers Network. So this is an online community that is really dedicated to accessible audio improv, and it's also just a really fun group of nerds who create some really interesting work. So the Introverted Improvisers Network, go and have a little looky at it.
Awesome, Joe.
You feel compelled to vent. Don't do that. I don't even have one. That's it.
Jay, how about you?
This like 2 months off, but maybe you're gonna see most of these people or some of these people at the Singapore Improv Festival. Maybe.
Wow, very
Still
exciting.
praying. Yes.
All right, awesome. Who? George.
But before that, you might catch some of us like me and Tragically Unscripted at the Extravaganza show and High Wire shows. And also a few hours from now, maybe at the Ridley team doing a show here at Queen City Comedy.
Fantastic. Awesome. Anyone else have anything to promote? All right. Well, at Queen City Comedy, starting July 31st through August 28th, we're hosting the Queen City Comedy Experience here in person in Charlotte and virtually online. You'll see these folks back on the August 28th as part of the festival, and we have a bunch of workshops online from Jose Gonzalez, Tez Yancey. I'm trying to remember all the people. More wonderful, wonderful people.
Claire Bittiscombe.
Claire Bittiscombe. We have like 9 more shows on top of the horrible friends of mine that'll be playing next month. So check it all out, queencitycomedy.com, and it'll be online and in person. Thanks everyone. We will awkwardly wave goodbye because it's the only way I know how to end a show. And check Ridgely out in like 11 hours. Bye everyone.